finally back as the champion of this week. Right now, we don't know where my chain is for winning, but I'm thinking one of these two. Maybe hit it somewhere.
Don't know. There's no
We've been
proof
loo-
of a
we've been
victory.
looking for it, but hopefully
Allegedly, an alleged win.
hopefully next week, when I win the chain again, we'll have it back for the dumpster video. But yeah, big headline this week: $10 nickel. We'll have Alex get right into it.
Yep, so like you guys know, in our past couple dumpster videos, we were talking about just nickel being over or under $9, but had a big jump recently. I think a lot of people are interested in what it will do to the electric vehicle space, so we're doing $10 nickel right now. It actually was above this morning, up to like 10.27, so
Wow.
it's crazy.
It is nuts, and as you can see, first topic, we're all on the train.
Yes.
A
going up
lot of
to the
this,
moon.
I have to feel, a lot of this is the Elon Musk buying the mine to secure his nickel.
Big move.
But last month, if you remember, we talked about the elements that are definitely in deficit with the green economy. Nickel is right at the top of that list, and a really big element for being there. So that's driving it. Nickel stocks, inventories on the LME are at half of what they were at the beginning of last year. That's an amazing drop, and when you look at the chart, it's really very substantial. So there's definitely a reaction to that scarcity that's going to bring that price up. So we feel that has a lot of support. It's amazing to think in a month we're talking about a benchmark that's $1 higher. We're not used to those trends. But guys, I do want to take you back to 07 when you were in kindergarten, learning colors.
Around 5 or 6.
Yeah, when you were learning colors and maybe the beginnings of numbers and tying shoes, did you wear Velcro?
I think I was a Velcro.
You definitely had to be a Velcro. So
Took me a while.
nickel was at 25 bucks. So the scary thing is nickel right now, we're so excited about 10, it's at 40% of its all-time high. Aluminum is probably 85% of its all-time high. Copper is probably 95% of its all-time high. A lot of reasons why in 07 it was like that, but that tells you there is a lot of room to run for nickel. So we're thinking good on nickel.
Yeah.
Definitely
Nice
thinking
goes
good
up.
on that. Absolutely. So let's talk about the dollar, buddy. That's our mainstay every time.
So this week, U.S. dollar index around 95.5, somewhere in that range. Our benchmark we set $96, and I'm actually think it's going to go down, but
Everyone is except me. I'm
Yeah.
thinking it's getting stronger. It's better for us if it goes down.
yeah. But Jerome has been talking a lot about raising interest rates. Our guy Jerome. So that's one factor that may strengthen the dollars in the coming weeks. And another factor that we've been looking at is China and how they're devaluing their currency there, which is just another factor that could play into the dollar becoming stronger over time here.
Absolutely, and we talked about your boy Jay Powell, being so careful for the last 9 months not to say too many things, not to spook people, not to, and then all of a sudden now we're hearing, 4 interest rates, and then maybe taking money off the balance sheet, which is the complete opposite, not only just tapering and buying less, but actually taking money back off the balance sheet. So it's really erratic right now, which is not usually good for markets. Markets like predictability. So it'll be very interesting to see where it goes, but we'll see. The dollar being relatively low has been good for us. So we shall see. I think it might not last, but we'll see.
See how it goes.
You want to talk forward, buddy?
You guys know we like to talk about the stock market and let you guys know what we're looking into. We have Ford stock. When we were talking about nickels on a crazy run, Ford was actually at about $8 and I think 40 cents or something last January, and we're all the way up here at $24. So
It's crazy.
right now we're betting me and Isaiah, who's not here this week. I know you guys miss him, but he'll be back.
Come back, buddy.
Me and him are betting high on Ford. We think it's going way over the $25 price target. So
That'll be interesting. Guys, it's incredible the amount of growth in that stock, and you were on that early. So that's been amazing.
yes, and we were also like with nickel, the electric vehicles. The Ford has the Bronco and the F-150, I think Lightning it's called. Both of their electric vehicles are doing really good. The stock's going higher and higher, so we'll see how that ends up.
Yeah, so a lot of times you get the fundamentals and why things are going a certain way, and then sometimes you just have headlines that kind of drive the market. So that's definitely happening now with the Lightning and all the demand in that. So it's been really amazing. So who knows? I mean, to have an investment though to go that high is awesome. And I did. So Ford, do you know what it stands for?
I know it's the Henry Ford. It's his last name, right?
Yeah, there you go. Found on road dead, which is what I was told when my dad got me my Mustang II, my first car, which looked like a Pinto. Mustang sounded exciting until you see actually what it was. So you got Merv getting all crazy over there. So the Ford stock doing well. They're turning themselves into a green company just like GM. So we'll see how that goes. Manufacturing index, guys, that's another big thing we're tracking this week. So you can see here, everyone, Alex and Isaiah are up on Ford. Carrie and I are down. Philly Manufacturing Index, this is a really big one for our region. So the manufacturing numbers have been hot all year, and for us as a business, we're so industrial based. All of our customers have our dumpsters, they fill them up with their scraps, we buy them and process them. So for us, manufacturing being hot is a really big thing. Last month, however, the Philly Manufacturing Index, which is a regional look that the Fed sponsors, a survey, went from 39 in November, which was a high, down to 15 in December. Kind of some alarms.
Big decrease.
So next week, we're going to see what the January number is. We said 18 as a benchmark. Isaiah is going down from there. It better not be. We're hoping up. But seriously, that was a big difference. So for us to see what's going on in this Philly region will be very big. So the last category, the only one you two want to talk about this week with your little yellow crying towel. Go ahead.
So we got Big Ben versus Patrick Mahomes in the wild card game. I think we all chose Big Ben to lead us to victory here.
Oh yes, I even threw in an okay, I'll go with you.
We got to root for the underdog.
Got to root for the underdog and my guys' team. So and my
Yes.
whole family, they all love Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah.
I'm the outlier.
Steelers barely got in there this Sunday.
Back then.
And we got very lucky with Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars. But somehow we got in, and we're
Well, since the Colts threw the game for you, congratulations. I'm glad. We're all hoping you beat the Chiefs, unlike the last trip to Kansas City.
We don't
Hoping
talk
it
about
happens and the ride continues,
moving forward.
which is all good. But this hype around Ben, I know he's great. I'm not sure he's the greatest of all time,
Top
boys.
10.
Okay, that's a back off from
top
what
10.
you were talking yesterday. But the comparisons, I pulled up a comparison to John Elway, who I feel is the standard. But as I actually looked at the numbers, my argument was dwindling because Ben has better stats in everything. But I think Elway, just style points and, you know, who he was, the ball he threw, the way he ran, and wasn't a big statue in the backfield. I think Elway is still better than Ben. However, I know we have differences of opinion. So give me your top 10 moments.
So
Loudly.
for me, it's the immaculate. I know it's not the immaculate.
No, that's
a
the other.
different-
That's the
that's
other.
a
The
different-
first fluke that your franchise had.
That's a different Steelers
Oh
one.
my gosh.
But in the Super Bowl with the Cardinals, when Big Ben hit Santonio Holmes in the back of the end zone with about 3 people on him, I think, to win the game, to win the
Impressive.
Super Bowl. Pinpoint accuracy, couldn't have asked for a better pass, in my opinion.
Right.
And that's my favorite Big Ben moment throughout his career. I think if Alex has one.
Carrie reminded me of one. Ben against the Colts, game-winning tackle against, I guess Jerome Bettis fumbled the ball. Big Ben with the tackle saved it. We won the Super Bowl that year. So
Yes, just another great
so
Big
many,
Ben.
so many moments.
I hope you guys get another one. Although, like I often say, if it's a real memory, everyone should know by a couple words. The Drive. All you say is Elway, The Drive, and that kind of sums it up. I'm not sure I've heard the words for Ben other than nice thrown ball that was an amazing catch, but that's all good. The result mattered.
As I
So
seem to recall, Big Ben actually had a game-winning drive the past game we played actually against the Ravens.
yes, yes.
I think he's had.
He's had more than Elway. Yes, I'm
56
well
game
aware.
winning drives or
Yes, yes,
something?
yes. Numbers wise, yes, I'm still not in on this. Greatest of all time, and or whatever, or yeah. Well, you're not even. You
I'd
ratcheted
say
down
top
on
10,
that.
top 10.
Top 10, definitely. We can
It's
go there.
respectable.
So let's wrap it up. Go Steelers. Go nickel.
Steelers.
Right?
Yes.
And go forward, Alex,
Yes.
for your investment purposes.
Let's go.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week. We'll see if we can get Carrie a prize. He's like the little
Yes.
child who won his
Hopefully
prize
I-
at the carnival, but doesn't
hopefully I
have
have it.
his stuffed animal yet. So we're gonna find something fitting for him, and hopefully he can keep
I'm
it.
ready for it. I'm ready.
All right. Well, have a good week, guys.
Thanks for
Take
watching,
care.
guys.